Okay, I really don't know what to do here. The physics decided it was going to start working when I least needed it to. The laws of physics should have been suspended for a little while longer while I got through the damn arch and made my little experiment. Never experiment. It never pays. Always get stuck in the experiment. One thing to learn about games with any graphic intensive game. Never experiment. Does not pay. You must absolutely use the game as it is intended to be used, or whatever. Is there some reason it's doing that? I didn't push it up like that. I don't think the combine has enough horsepower to get out of here, even though it's already on the other side. And we're also stuck because the header is too big. Let's see. There may be a way to. First of all, how did we get the damn thing through there in the first place if we can't pull it back through? Okay, let's see. I'm getting my header out of the arch. Ronald McDonald is making his march. I don't care what people think of me. Driving down that road next to the sea. Hey man, I got it. Good. Okay. Now we're in business. Now we can do some real work instead of driving around all over town. Being a clown and not a real farmer. Okay. Okay. Because combines have such a limited view and the rearview mirrors don't work in this game, we're going to have to drive in third person to get out of this mess. I think the rearview mirrors work, not like bus sim. No, they don't work. No rearview mirrors. Let's get the hell away from that damned arch. I don't want to ever see it again. Except to put the John Deere tractor there to remind me not to ever drive through it again with anything else. In fact, we need to get Johnny there out of the way. Okay, let's get old Johnny back in there, in that arch. We'll block the way. That way no intruders can come in my land from the arch, and of course there is a door that closes. We never get to use it though. And it just looks good to have Johnny here. Plus old Johnny here can fit through it even though nothing else can. There's a kind of that English charm, I guess, having the Johnny or some other tractor drive through the arch. And right about there. Now let's see what it looks like on the other side. No, not quite. How about right? No, it's too far. Johnny doesn't have a beeping noise that comes on either when it goes in reverse. Okay, let's see. Good old quaint peaceful Johnny and his popping low idle engine. Okay. Come on. God, you're slow. What's going on here? Oh, I see. We have turn signals. Plow that field there, Sonny. here. Where's my damn crop? It's just a damn bare field now. Oh, that's the field down there. Okay. Make sure the mower works. Okay. I want to plant in rows, not just go randomly whacking around. Now okay, I'm gonna have to remember the header's smaller this time. I didn't buy the biggest one, I bought the smallest one, so that too. Lower and stop stop it before your engine overheats. Go into level 2, and that'll cool the engine down gradually. Efficient. And we need to make sure that we don't overlap too much because it wastes gas. Still up. Okay. Those bigger ones, what happens is the header comes all the way out to here, and the wheat just goes flying out there. It didn't go into the underneath the thing, but I don't know the exact principle behind this. That may not be something that's a factor in combine use. It may be some principle I don't know about, like the vacuum underneath the thing. Maybe strong enough it just sucks them in from behind. I mean, in from yeah, behind the header. I don't know. But to me, it looked like the wheat was just flying behind us, wasting a lot of wheat. Okay, we're basically plowing a mostly bare field. We're wasting power right now, but I'm trying to plow this in straight rows, so even though we didn't cultivate that part of the field, because I want to get to this damn tutorial, and I'm not really taking this farming too seriously. The first part we're going to use half the header over here. After that, we're going to use full thing. We're not going to do any overlapping or nothing, because that wastes gas. You don't mow like this. Usually, you want to use about nearly more than 3/4 of the thing should be in wheat, and the only part that shouldn't be is this part here. Overlap it that much, no more. Otherwise, you're wasting a lot of gas and power, and why have a big header and time, not to mention. So, I guess mowing the grass would be the same way. Thing over here tells us what we're cultivating, or what we're harvesting. Wheat, it could be peas, it can be anything, as long as it's a dried good. Because it can't be like, fresh black-eyed peas, of course. You can't harvest them this way. So most of the crops here are dried crops, dried soy, dried peas, or legumes, which is what they are when they're dried. Okay, raise the header, raise the header, raise the header. I say, okay, we'll spin her around. These things turn really good. Yeah, we may be a little too close though. Lower the header, turn the mower back on, we're too close. Turn the mower off, stop. And later we'll come back and bale the hay. Bale the hay. Header, lower the header, turn on the mower, line, not that thing, line up. And this thing, you monkey around with the camera here. Okay, let's get this crap out of the way too. going according to plan, is it? Let's say it needs to be, get this thing lined up right. We need to turn in order to get it lined up. It takes a while because it's going so slow now. More than that. Yeah, that's where it needs to be about that much of wheat, and the part that's not morning wheat needs to be like very little bit, like the very edge, a little more than 3/4 should be in the wheat doing the work. Okay. So it's pulling up the wheat. You can see the husks, or not the husk, but well, it has the wheat in the husk going up into the chute. You leave it in second gear, so this will take, this is a small field, or it seems to be drifting. Okay, no, why does it do that? I hit the wrong key. Yeah, it's drifting. I was trying to hit the A key and ended up hitting the Z key. Trying to steer it back toward the left. It was drifting right because, you know, it looks like it's mowing pretty straight now. Okay. See, I'm having to keep up with the camera too, because the camera's in my way here. I'm behind the camera and looking at the monitor, so I'm actually looking through the camera while I'm doing this. And there it goes again. It's mowing crooked again. Okay, stop it spinning, raise her up, and I'll leave her in second, and make a wide turn, rear wheels turn, the front wheels drive, because all the weight's in the front, see, so it needs to be that way. Okay, damn it. Did it again. Let's just get in the cockpit. So, the cockpit, it's kind of hard to tell where the header is sitting down on the wheat. So, sometimes it will kind of drift off to one side and go crooked, like a front-wheel drive car will, I guess. If you don't keep up with the steering, it won't mow straight. It'll start going off to one side. Usually, the side that you've already done is the side it'll go toward. I mean, like you're going. It'll turn left. If you go on the other way, it'll veer to the right. You got to keep the things steady, keep it straight. So you have to adjust the steering every so often. Otherwise, you could just sit back and just have it go down a straight line and come back later. And so, yeah, there's some physics involved in this, especially with the plowing. You can really notice it in the plowing. With the tractor and the plowing goes off to one side. It's going to pull the tractor off to one side too. It's going to pull the tractor off on the side that it is protruding the most. And that's the way it would work in real life too. Okay, we seem to be missing something here. What's he doing? Pretty good job. Well, let's see. It's getting it all. Even though there's some that are way over to the side of it, it's getting every damn bit of it. the mower, pull it up. Have to go into third person because I don't know exactly where the header's being put down on the wheat. You know, I could be underusing it. It could be missing some. There could be a strip that I didn't mow, you know. So I want to make sure that I get it all mowed in one go and not have to come back and mow it again. You get more that way. You get more money that way. Oh, oh, oh. Put her down. Stop. Start the engine. Let me start the mower. Okay. Started to drive in third person, but you have to make sure the mower is on there good. It's not drifting off to one side. Okay. Yeah, see, there it goes. It drifted again. It's not very efficient use of. And there's no sense in having a blade this wide, and you know, if you're only going to be using like 50% of it. And the bigger ones, that's even more important, you know. Why would you buy a big blade and only use a quarter of it to mow the wheat with? Yeah, there's some uneven places here, because up there it's straighter, and back here there's some places where I kind of turned a little bit. Okay. So now it's more productive. Yeah, there it goes. Okay, now it tends to, okay, it wants to, okay. Let's see. This game's pretty forgiving because even if you're a novice combine driver, like if you, the wheat is over, like, way over here, you don't actually miss it. It still gets it. As long as you don't go ridiculously far over. It has to be within reason. I drifted over to the right again, because you can see that almost a quarter of the thing isn't being used at all. The mowing area is only like 3/4 right here. But I think that's because I steered into that on the last one and got a little bit more there than I did the last time, so that patch was bare. There we go. Now we're getting into business. Okay, let's see how much we got left here. Okay, ready to harvest 69.32%. Harvested 26.24%. And again, if you're bored, don't watch the video. That's what it's for. It's farming video. I mean, this is a farming sim. Farming sim is for. Don't mind me for making it. Just don't watch it. If you're bored by it, I don't care. This is a farming sim. The purpose here isn't speed, it's to kick back and relax and drive a tractor and work on the farm in the comfort of your living room or whatever, or out on the beach on your iPad, if this game runs on iPad. Come on. Okay, too sharp a turn. You can't pick up speed when your wheels are turned like that. Also, I don't know if steering wheels will work in this game, but I'm considering getting one. I have one for the Xbox, but I don't have a steering wheel for the computer, and the Xbox Elite pedals don't work on the computer with the steering wheel that I've got. They won't communicate together and work as one unit. They work as two separate units. You use either the pedals or the fucking steering wheel. I'm moving too fast, so I can't use that. That's a fucking bitch and a rip-off. So I'll have to get some kind of cheap-ass steering wheel to use in computer games like this. The steering will vastly improve your ability to drive these combines and tractors and plowing and everything, because